Hey guys, it's Adrienne. It's another WIP Wednesday. It's the first Wednesday of September. And so I don't know if everybody's seen my community post. Like I said at the end of last month, I was going to make September my work in progress month, and I was going to try to get as many of my WIPs finished as I possibly can. And so I had posted about it in my community tab, and later I decided that what I was going to do is on September 30th I'm going to do a live. And of course, there's going to be yarn chat and everything and whatnot. But at the end of the live, what I will do, excuse me, is I will I'm going to do a giveaway is what I'm going to do. And the person that guesses closest to the number of WIPs that I have finished for the month of December, I'm going to send some yarn to. I'm not going to show y'all what the yarn is yet. Maybe next Wednesday. I do have some picked out, but I don't want to show it off just yet. So I only have one finished object or finished WIP, and I don't consider it finished yet because it's a blue and white shawl that I was working on. And then I got tired of winding hanks into balls by myself or by hand. So this pattern, I don't know if y'all could see that. Let's see. It's kind of like a shell stitch with 5 double crochets in between, and that's chain 2 space. This particular pattern actually comes with a hat and some wrist warmers. So this is the only thing I've finished so far, but I'm not going to count it as a finished project because it does come with a hat and wrist warmers. Now this pattern I actually goofed up. You know, you can see these chain 2 spaces and then the fans. These were actually supposed to keep going out here. They're supposed to go all the way out to the sides of the shawl. And that did not dawn on me until way later, and I was not frogging it. Also, you can see, sorry guys, you can see there's a very distinct line of shades of blue where this was the first scheme or first hank, and then this is the second one, and those were actually the same color. That's just how hand dyed is sometimes. And this first half is a much brighter blue that ran all the way through it, and then this color is a much darker blue. And the third scheme that I finished up, the edging or the third hank is almost the same. Like, you can't really tell the difference at all between the second and the third down here. But that first tank was much brighter. I don't know if y'all can see the color on the camera or not. The ring light is kind of bright and I can't tell. I'm recording on my phone as usual. But, and this dang tutorial arm is in my way. Yeah, so that was the first thing I've made this month or finished up this month. It's not much. I am still having some serious issues with allergies right now. So right now, some of y'all may know already, over the weekend, over Labor Day weekend, Texas got some pretty heavy rain. And we needed it. I will say that we definitely needed it. However, my roof it just started leaking, and of course it had to be directly over one of my yarn walls. So right now most of my yarn is sitting in trash bags, and it's piled up everywhere. So in fact, I had to move so much stuff off of this desk just to be able to film a WIP video. It's all those trash bags are now piled up outside of the bedroom door. Anyways, so we will see how that affects getting projects finished for this month, because in all honesty, it's probably going to take a month or two to get the roof fixed. Now we're not supposed, as far as I know, we're not supposed to have any rain for the next couple days. I think on the 10-day forecast it said that we were gonna go 10 days, except for like one day we might have a little bit of rain. But it seems to only happen when it rains really heavy. My dad did get up there and check it out for me. It has something to do with the roof. We have a metal roof on our house, and it's leaking through the metal and into the attic, and then it's leaking from the attic through my ceiling. It's, I don't know, what can you do? Last year when Texas froze over and everything was shut down, I don't know if any of y'all heard about that. I think it was last year in February. It might have been the year before. It might have been 2020. I just know it was February of 2020 or February 2021. Texas had froze over because, I'm not originally from Texas. Originally, I am from Northern California up in the mountains, and both my parents are from Northern California up in the mountains, and so they know what snow is, and they know what it's like when things freeze over and whatnot. However, in Central Texas, most people don't. And so my folks, they wrapped the pipes upstairs. They wrapped the pipes in the attic. But when Texas froze over, in, I think it was last year. I don't know. Somebody, if y'all know, somebody tell me in the comments below. Was it 2021 or 2020? Anyways, the pipes in the attic burst despite being wrapped. And it flooded I'm on the second floor, and because of whatever, I don't even really know for sure why, but my bedroom door is here, and the water stopped right here, and it was like coming out of the door frame, and it never went over my ceiling. Now it flooded my daughter's bedroom ceiling. It flooded down through the AC vents and flooded my mom's kitchen. It was everywhere. So we're still trying to repair from that flood. I will tell you, during that freeze, it was so cold. The electricity went out and didn't come back on for like 4 days. So it was freezing in the house. Poor Kiwi, it was like literally 30 degrees inside. I want to say it was like 30 degrees inside in front of the heaters, because we had little space heaters set up in the living room running off of our generator. And I want to say that's when we took the temperature, but we had taken the temperature in the living room at one point, and it was only 30 degrees. Poor Kiwi is sitting upstairs in the dark, no heater, refuses to come downstairs because the dogs are downstairs sitting in front of the heaters. It was so bad. And I really hope this winter it doesn't get that bad. Like, they had said something about the Texas power grid wasn't able to handle how much power was being drawn from it or something. And that's why there were huge blackouts all over Texas. In the middle of the freeze, there was like snow and ice for like, I think 2 or 3 days. But really, that's not a big deal for somebody who lives, you know, somewhere where that kind of stuff happens all winter. But in Texas, people were freaking out. Walmart shelves were being cleared out like it was the end of the world. It was kind of funny. It was really funny for my parents, especially my parents, because they grew up in Northern California, up in the mountains, and it's just like, what are y'all freaking out about? So, yeah, I totally got sidetracked by the whole flooding thing. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. The point is my ceiling leaking right now may have a negative effect on being able to finish. Now, I do have some projects that I have the yarn pulled out for, or like this one. This is the only one that I'm working on right now. It is it's called a Scooty. I've never made one before, but it looked cool in the pictures, so I thought I'd give it a go. If I can untangle it, maybe. It's a hooded scarf is what it is. So, you got your hood, and then right now I'm finishing up the width of the scarf. These are so long, and this one, this particular pattern is supposed to be a pocketed scarf with a hood, and I'm thinking I was gonna do probably 7-inch deep pockets, because I'm thinking they should be deep and warm and cozy. This pattern, which I will link below, originally said that it was a one skein wonder. However, after alterations, I have already gone through one of these Red Heart Super Saver jumbo stripes. I'm using the color Sutherland stripes. I've already gone through one of these completely, and this is all I have left of the second one. There's not much left of the second one. So yeah, if you alter a pattern, keep in mind that you may end up using more yarn than what you initially expected, because I expected to still be able to use only one skein, especially with as large as the skein is. And I've taken it off into left field with that one. So some of the other things that I do have lined up to finish this this month is, of course, I need to do the hat and the wrist warmers that match the shawl. The chunky scarf, made out of Lion Brand Spectacular. I think I showed that to you guys last week. I'm planning on finishing that one. I'm also planning on doing a review of the Lion Brand I keep saying spectacular with a hyphen in the center. I'm going to do a yarn review on that. I don't usually do yarn reviews, but when I looked that yarn up, I didn't find, the only person I found that had one was Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. And then I've got my 2 fall gnomes over there that need to be finished. Those are the only ones that I think you guys have seen, I also have two blankets, two baby blankets that have been sitting here for like a year that I have lined up to finish up this month. Let's see, I'm looking around the room going, well, you need to finish that one and you need to finish that one. There's a whole huge basket of amigurumi projects that need to be finished, most of which are done being crocheted. They just need to be sewed together. So if you are planning on entering in the giveaway on September 30th, which is, it's going to be live, so and it is going to be open worldwide. I did decide to do that with this one because it is a live giveaway. But if you're planning on it, maybe kind of keep watch of my WIP videos leading up to September 30th to get kind of an idea of how many projects I've finished. Excuse me. Like I said, I did finish the shawl, the blue and white shawl, but I'm not considering that a finished project yet because I still have a hat and wrist warmers that are supposed to go with that pattern. So as of right now, I don't technically have any finished projects done, and it's the 7th? I think it's the 7th. So keep an eye out, watch my WIP videos each week, and you should have at least some idea of how many projects I get finished. I'm also planning on trying to finish up that crochet rope necklace. I don't know if I haven't really showed it too much on the channel. If I get to it, I get to it. If not, that's fine too. It doesn't take up nearly as much space as some of the other projects that I have going on. Anyways, so I'm going to let y'all go for now. I need to go brush my hair. I didn't even put it in a bun this morning. Like, it's a mess. Yeah. So I'll let y'all go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It's greatly appreciated. And I will leave all of the patterns that I've talked about in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. And just so y'all know, I'm not affiliated with anybody. I just like showing y'all patterns and yarn and talking about stuff. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.